Oh, welcome back to Diablo's Laboratorium Emporium. My name is Diablo, and today, today I have some news. And the news is, there is no news. I've left the game running for quite a while, and I put a boatload of extra roboports in, yeah. It's not nearly done. Not even close to being nearly done, even with all the time it has been just running. I mean, there's a lot of things that have been placed just willy-nilly around the place. As you can see, there's like a beacon there, and a smelter there, and some power. Well, I did a lot of power running. I remember that. No. Because I did a lot of power running myself. So that the fact that there's a lot of power already put down, that's basically because of me. But I have no clue as to how these robots decide when to play. Because we've got this, like, right here. See, this is a nice little setup, and it's all complete. And then we've got nothing. Right? I don't get it. There's a belt, a bunch of belts here, and then nothing. I don't know. I don't know. And now they're over here building this and seemingly building everything in order. I don't know. It's maybe got something to do with how these roboports were placed down and how fast I was running up and down to get them down. And probably every time I put a new area available to them, they shifted their focus. I don't know. Lots of these roboports I did not actually put down. I was kind of hoping they would do that themselves. But, yeah, there is that. They did not do that. But they have been working hard, as hard as they can, with the amount of stuff that we have been stuffing into the system. Which, to be fair, is not a lot. I mean, we've got everything else is just fine. But the real big problem is we didn't have a lot of undergrounds. Wait, oh, this is turned off now. Oh, poop, I didn't mean to. Yeah, I've had that turned off for a reason, by the way. Because I actually wanted our factory here, to get a chance to start a little collection again. But as you can see, we still don't have... We have a full train, because I haven't used any of them yet. But yeah, we have not... With... How long has it been running by itself? I really don't know. At least 2 to 3 hours at minimum. But it could have been more. As you can see, all that time still hasn't given us... It's given us our gear wheels back, but it has not given us a little store of undergrounds. We have a train full of them, but we also have like lots of boxes that still need storage. So, it is what it is. I don't really mind. I suppose I can do that. Yeah, I suppose I can turn these on just to have a little bit more of info, because there's only 1,000 robots flying now, and I would really like to see more of them fly around, but we'll see. Speculative probably translates more to "I hate your gun or kill your family." They don't tend to be very civilized or polite. No, Klingons are not. Well, they're civilized in their own way. Civilization, civilized just means you have a civilization that you are adhering to or belonging to, and if your civilization means that you regularly go around and punch people in the face to show them that you love them, I mean, then that's your form of civilized, right? That's how that works. In any case, speaking Klingon, says Mr. Ash, isn't too hard. Chop up an onion, blend it together with some mustard, then gargle it while trying to speak. Ugh. It'll make sure you get the right the accent right, as well as the facial expressions and the bad temper. Okay, yes, I have to concur. Alright, well, my robots are doing are actually, you know, doing a good job. Like I said, I added this one, for instance, which was right in the path of where they wanted to go before, but now apparently they want to go here, so yeah, I'm not going to build another one out here, because that's going to be ridiculous, especially because probably the next factory is going to be right there as well, so yeah, we're going to have to wait and see how that works out. But you know what? As soon as all this is built, the trajectory will change again, and this will be more in line with what they need. I am probably going to have to add one maybe in this area for when they actually do want to get to the furthest reaches here. We'll have to wait and see. I'm not entirely sure. Mr. Andrew says, you'll go mad trying to figure out females or bots. Both are quite complicated, I will admit. As long as they're building something, it's okay. Mr. Danny, I completely agree with you. I completely agree with you. As long as some bots are at least building something all the time, and around 1,000 is respectable, right? It's not nothing. I obviously would like to see more robots being, you know, I would like to see 5,000, 6,000, or even all the robots do something, but for now, it's okay. For now, we can live with the fact that not a lot of robots are flying around, but that some of them... Oh, wait, my boxes are full. Do I have more boxes? I do. Oh, that also means we're probably getting less... Yep. That instantly means that we get less robots that are actually doing something. In other words, we never had 1,000 robots doing something. Alright, well in that case... Ooh, good timing on that train. I was going to say, in that case, we need to wait for these belts to come in so we can have... hopefully a lot of robots flying out. Instantly. Oh, yep, there they go. Nice. Okay, well, some of them went. Oh, okay. At some point, I assume more robots will go flying out than just the whatever. There we go. Okay, so it takes a little while, but they will reach their destination. So getting in more belts is clearly a good thing. This entire train has been turned off by me because, well, frankly, I have too much of this stuff already. I still have almost 1,000 train tracks here, and not a lot of them are getting used. So unless I want to have like another infinite amount of stuff that I need to move at some point, I decided to turn this train off so we don't, you know, over exaggerate what we have in these boxes. We don't need to do so. Right. We still have this train running. This train is just here to pick up wood and, well, technically not stone. I don't know why that is in there. Pick up wood, pick up, you know, anything that can be burnt. Because all the stone I can use myself. So that it just, I don't have to worry about it afterwards. I think well, someone suggested it last time, and I thought it was a good suggestion. So, hence my decision to do that. Right. Oh, wait. Okay. Hello. Yes. Okay. Good. Oh, that's 45. So that being said, I'm gonna go to this train. I'm going to steal a bunch of belts. Just the belts, please. I'm not going to bother with maximizing my inventory and stuff like that. What I want to do, what I would like to do, is just help out. Get most of this stuff done. As, you know, we still have to finish this. I believe it was Mr. Danny that... I can teleport there. Started this out. Is that true? Yes, Mr. Danny started this, you know, the laying of the belts. And I appreciate that. But like I said, I just had the game running. I didn't actually play for those, because, you know, I almost wanted to blaspheme and say there is such a thing as too much Factorio, but I will not say that. I will not say that. But yeah, there's there's a quiet comfort in knowing that whilst you are playing on the company Minecraft server, in the background, Factorio is doing its thing. So, oh, it's been running way longer than that run. Yeah, it's been running way longer than 2 to 3 hours. I think it's been running for maybe 8 hours or something. Yeah, I know. And all that, and nothing else got done. I know. It's horrible. I agree with you. There's just too much to do. Too much to do. And it took a while for the robots to actually, you know, get going. So, there is that. Blasphemy, says Mr. Abiscotti. I agree. How dare I even suggest it? Let's see. How far did you... Oh, okay, we're almost there. Hello. Thank you. Oh, I'm almost out of belts anyway, so let's do that. Let's get rid of this. I think I've gotten rid of all the ghosties now. Yeah. All right. Well, we can go down here and just place this this down. I don't know if we have enough actually, but we'll see. I think this is 12. No, this is 10. Okay. All right, here we go. Oh, let's wait for our robots though. Let's wait for our rabbits. Recently picked up a 5K base map from 6 months ago, and I'm finding loads of things to tweak on it. Well, that's the... I got it running on one monitor while watching the stream on another. Double Factorio. Awesome, dude. Very awesome. But that's the very nature of Factorio, is it not? There's always something else to tweak, to build, to upgrade, to improve upon. Efficiency or layouts or whatever you want to play around with. The nature of the game is that you can always improve or increase. So you can never stop playing. That's the problem with the game. Oops. You should copy the save to your backup computer and leave it running all the time you're not actually playing. But and then presumably copy it back before I start playing again. Wait, how do you know I have a spare computer? Alright, is this train back already? No. Why not? It's so angry. Oh well, it's actually coming right now. That's good. Vivet. No, I'm probably not gonna do that. I'm just gonna leave it on like I've done before. Or share the save over your LAN. Then no need to copy. I don't know if that's gonna be beneficial. I don't know if that's beneficial for the speed of the game, for the UPS and the FPS. If it has to work from a save that's not actually on the PC it's working from. Wait, was this train not heading towards us? Is this just that far away? Okay. I knew that. Hello. Jeez, this train track is long. Alright, well, it is what it is. We wait for the train and we get the belts. And we do a little bit more. Okay, alright, fine. I'll be a little bit more frugal with my stuff here. Or with my inventory. So I can get more done. Right, this one's mine. Wait, if it's mine, then I probably want to put down this one, and not the other one. I don't want any of this right now because I'm going to do belts and nothing else. Thank you. I need that one. Alright, cool. Did I? Yes. Did I? Yes. Alright. Is that train here already? Woo! Whoop, whoop. You're mine. And you're mine. And you're mine. And if I do this, would that help? Oh, instant help. Holy hell. Okay. Well, we do see 5,000 robots already flying, so getting the belts in was definitely a good choice. Getting these undergrounds in, even better choice. Holy smokes. Yeah, I like it. Is this just unlocked? Yeah, this is unlocked, so we can get this entire thing done. Well, we've got about 400 that we can steal right there. And then this one, nothing. And then this one, nothing. Alright, fine. Let me just teleport that. Ooh, hold on. Is that another belt train? No. Is that another belt train? No. Is it? Oh, it's a green train. Where is the green train going? Alright, fine. Alright, I'm going to teleport this way again. Finish this one first, because that's the easiest one. La la la. Ooh, that's not big. That's not in Bigify. This is in Bigify. Yeah, there we go. Alright, let's finish this little piece right here. Boop. Done. And now we can continue this one, because this is going to take a little while. No. Bad Factorio player. Ugh. Alright, sorry about that. Let me try to get that right. Are you blue? You are blue, labadee, labadee. Here we go. I want to zoom out a little bit. Give myself a little bit more of a view, so to speak. I used sync thing to back up Factorio saves and move them to a secondary computer. Okay. I did say earlier to add another underground factory, as the one you have spends a lot of time building and not loading materials. Fine. So the one you have spends a lot of time building and not loading materials. Well, I know you said. We did look at it, but I didn't want to make an entirely new factory just for that. And we'll get there. We'll get there. We've taken this long. I mean, what's an extra few months? I've been using belt brush on my own save, and sometimes pressing shift to make the belt brush wider as well. It will make the belt brush wider as well as deeper. When you place 160 or 320 belts at the same time, it deafens you. Yes, true. But I know that function exists. I honestly don't know if I need it though, to be fair. Hey, the Maximus says, hey, what's up? Well, hey to you, sir, and what is up is Factorio stream right now with yours truly. So, there. Beat that. But seriously, how are you? Yeah, okay. Oh, I didn't do the thing. Damn it. But we also almost finished the entire row. I'm pretty stoked about that. Let's teleport on back and get more belts, shall we? Do another row. What was I saying? Something about belts. Oh, right. The mod. The belt brush mod. Well, to be fair, I know the functionality. Oops, we are here already. I know the functionality exists. Okay. I also know that I'm not sure if it is needed, other than how I'm using it right now. Not sure if that makes sense, but it does to me. So what do I mean by that? So if we take a belt and we go with our, with our belt brush, we can do this as well. But that's somewhat useful if you need to fill in a gap or anything like that. But running large amounts of belts, like I'm doing right here, having more than just the strip, and remember, I don't have reach or whatever that's called. That particular mod is called, where you can place things down far, far away from you. If I go any further, or if I go any wider than 16, it'll just put down the ghost, because my character does not have, my engineer does not have the reach for that. So I'm limited to that, you know, basic vanilla functionality. And I don't mind. I want to keep this build as vanilla as I can anyway, so you use the far reach mod, yeah. So you can stamp down belts anywhere on the screen. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, there is functionality in the fact that you can make the belts go long instead of wide, or both long and wide, but not in the way I'm using it as well. I think. I mean, if you have to place then run, you might as well do it the way you're doing now. Yeah, exactly. Why vanilla? I prefer mint choc chip. Now, hold on, Mr. Abascotti. What's wrong with vanilla? I mean, fine, you prefer mint choc chip, but, and it's very important that you listen to me now. You also like fish, so we don't trust anything you have to say about taste in food. You're a horrible person for liking fish. So, yeah. That's just my opinion. But, yeah. Oh, you just reminded me, says Danny. I have ice cream in the freezer. Be right back. Alright, that's fine. I don't have ice cream in my freezer because I'm not a big ice cream person. Wait, did I mess up with... Wait, did I just not... I meant to do that. I don't dislike ice cream, by the way. I just don't eat it a lot. I don't know why, actually. I just not my thing, really. You know, if it's there, I'll eat. We had last summer, we had a somewhat of a, I'm gonna say, release party. Oh god, I've already run out of belts. Because we released a new piece of software that our company developed, and the boss man, my employer, decided to throw a little bit of a release party and hire an actual specialized what do you call that? Someone who makes very specific niche ice creams. I don't know what you call that. Whatever. So this dude came with a truck and he had all these, you know, weird ass ice creams, but also very, I would say, within the scope of all that he had, regular ice creams. So yeah, I had like 3 or anything like that, but I like especially soft ice. I like, but this was just regular, the scooping kind, and I like ice cream. It's just I don't buy it. I don't have any special craving for it. All right, our belts are on their way. We do need to be a little bit patient for this one. I actually don't need dirt right now, but there's also no trains waiting. Do we still have the 30-second rule here? Yes, we do. All right. Yeah, nothing to do but wait, unfortunately. I like the fact that these are being used so liberally. How many robots are flying? Ooh, nearly 6,000. That's actually quite good. Mr. Andrew says, it depends on where the vanilla is from. Madagascar is the best. Okay, I did not know there was a flavor difference in vanilla as to pertaining to the part of the world where it came from. I honestly did not. Mr. Abiscotti says Dutch ice cream flavor? Do they make stroopwafel flavored ice cream? Hell yes, they do. It is absolutely gorgeous. He also had a God, what was it called? You know the brown minty? After Eight. He also had After Eight ice cream. And I am a big After Eight fan. And also somewhat of a critic of anyone who's trying to imitate that particular flavor. But I will say, it was yummy. It was very, very yummy. It really did taste of After Eights. And it was. I'm not personally a fan of the what was it? The salt caramel. I don't get that one. Okay, that's not true. I get the fact that you want to have. Is my train coming to me anytime soon, or are we just? Hello. Hello. Oh, you're done. Okay, good. What was I saying? Right. It's not that I don't get it, because I understand the sweet and salty flavoring. The combination of that is yummy in some cases. I do that myself. I like pancakes with bacon, but I also put on my pancakes with bacon, I put sugar and syrup, because the contradiction of the sweetness of the sugar and syrup and the saltiness of the bacon makes it delicious. I've never had that with salt and caramel. Not personally. So I apologize to anyone who, thinks that is the best taste that has ever been invented. It's just not for me. And I know it's very popular and all that, but whatever. Mr. Danny says, I was watching Junior Bake Off the other week, and one of the kids made a massive After Eight mint. It was like 12 inches square and 3 inches thick. Wow. I want that one. I really am a fan of After Eight mints. They are delicious. Mr. Andrews says you should try a cocktail called Peppermint Patty. It's like drinking an After Eight. I've never heard of it. I have never ever heard of it. Mr. Robert says, Diablo, are those one of those? What are those ones of those people? Wait, are you asking if I am a person who likes pineapple on their pizza? Or who's the those that you are referring to? I don't understand, sir. I don't understand. One bit. You don't make any sense. Oh my god, now they're going all over here again. Make up your mind, left or right, bots. Come on. Damn it, are you one of those people? Are you one of those people? Actually, yeah, why not? I've had pineapple and salami pizza, and by the way, pineapple and ham, as in Hawaiian pizza, a lot when I was a child or when I was younger. I always thought it was very delicious. I've never understood the debate about that. I mean, anyone who has capers on their pizza is a monster, but pineapple should be fine. At least I think so. Could have done that earlier. Yeah, like I said, I don't have a problem with that. At all. Pineapple and ham is a thing, so why shouldn't it have it on a pizza? Exactly. I will say I prefer pineapple and salami, but whatever, to each his own. I like the occasional pineapple or other fruit pizza. Well, pineapple is where I kind of draw the line. I don't like apple or something on my pizza. Not often, but sometimes it's okay. Yeah, only people that have fish on their pizza are you know, people that just don't deserve anything good to happen to them. It's just fact. I mean, it's not. I can't help it. It's not my. It's not my. Not my doing. They're just horrible people. I mean, what can you do? Trying to get as many belts as I can, because we're not unloading belts here anyway. So I might as well steal them from this train. Why is my wood pickup train just not coming back to me? Waiting an LTN module pickup. Oh, waiting. Okay, that's good. What is this? Waiting at drop off solid fuel? Ah, oh. Is it stuck? Show me the money. Oh, poopsicle sticks. Well, well, well. I can't do that from a distance. Yeah. What happens if I copy and paste? Okay, so that works. Okay, I'll be right back. Oop. Oop. I don't have any. Give me a splitter, damn it. Give me a splitter. Thank you. Actually, I just want it clean. Clean. Right, let's go back. Let's fix that problem, shall we? Where is my problem? There it is. Beep boop beep boop. Beep boop beep boop. Beep boop beep boop. Boop beep boop boop. Alright. No, I did it again. Beep boop boop. Alright. Perfect. Any other ones that want to mess up my day? No, no, all right. Yeah, I know you're without fuel. Fuel is coming, sir. We only have 1.2k left of wood, and that should be unloaded soon enough. Wait, oh, I see what's happening. Okay, perfect. All right, that'll get burnt, and more will get picked up. I'm happy. Mr. Abascoli says, Diablo, can you get after 8 mints in the Netherlands still, or has the amazing benefits of the breakfast Brexit stop that from happening? I will tell you this. I have no idea. I haven't actually bought any after dinner mints, let alone after 8s, in like a bajillion years. I think that's an accurate guesstimation. Honestly, I don't know. I don't buy... Okay, let me explain something. If I buy a bag of chips, it is gone roughly 1 hour before I get home. And that is because I now, today, have a lot of self-discipline and don't eat it in the car or even in the store. But if I buy 2 bags of chips... Can I do that? Yeah, I can do that. Okay. They'll be gone within an hour. If I buy anything like mints or M&Ms or anything snackable, it's going into my mouth. I'm going to eat it, and it's going to be gone, and I don't even care. Hence, I don't buy it anymore. I don't have chips. I don't have Coke. I don't have anything. I'm fat enough already, okay? I don't need to get any bigger. Yeah, I've stopped drinking Coca-Cola, which I did about 16 liters of per week of at some point. Oh, is this all? Is this all done? Oh, it is. Nice. Let's get to the end and let's do this little strip right there. El teleporto. Yeah, I did about 16 liters per week of Coca-Cola. I stopped doing that. Oh, hold on. I stopped doing that about, I'm going to say, 12 years ago. I just stopped buying Coca-Cola because it was basically getting out of hand. Oh, oops, poopy. And, well, I've been fat ever since. Wait. Yeah, unfortunately. And I've just basically stopped buying any form of crisp or chocolate or... occasionally, obviously, I still get something to nibble on. I'm not a complete monster. I get something now and then to, you know, nibble on. But yeah. I don't do it on the regular, as they say. Because otherwise I would truly, truly not fit through my door anymore. And I do not wish that to happen. Basically. Breakfast, yeah, indeed. Some conservative minister in the UK made the same mess up and replaced Brexit with breakfast. Oh, really? Alright, well... It's an understandable mistake, sir. Mr. Andrew says, funny how when you stop buying the shit that makes you fatter, the weight doesn't reduce. Right? Man. That's very true. That is very true. I'm not entirely sure if these bands are in... Yeah, they are technically within reach of things that can be built. But as we know, things that want to be built are the furthest away. We think we know. So I'm going to just run around here and see if we can't help out and build whatever we can here, belt-wise. Because the sooner we can get this done, I'm confident we can get this finished, you know, during next Sunday's multiplayer madness. And then we can get to the next blueprint. Because we only like 4 to go, I think. So I want to get to the end, right? Well, the end of this. Because we still have to build all the outposts and get everything up and running. And oh my god, there's so much work still left to do. Anyway, let's teleport on over there. Zippity-doo. There we go. Alright. Then I'm going to just jump in. And you know what? Actually, there's so much here, an empty space. And it's not getting built anyway, so I really don't care. If I go like this, I can just belt walk that down. Alright, sorry. That's going to be a lot faster. I'm going to leave my robots off because I think everything's been cleared out anyway. Let's go to 16 again, because that's the maximum I can do. All of them are going this way, so this is easy peasy. What belts are you placing down now? Belty belts? Blue ones? I don't understand the question, Mr. the Maximus. Sorry. Do you mean what they are connecting to? These are the interconnecting belts between green chips for that go to the blue chip factory. If that's what you're asking. If that is indeed your name, sir. I don't know why I said that. Anyway, yeah. These 5 green chip factories that are here. Whoops, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All get their belts going this way to the blue chip factory that is there. And then we get another 5 that feed from the other side because blue chips need a stupid amount, especially on expensive, need a stupid amount of green chips. So yeah, we need to input a lot. A lot. Inputting a lot. Alright. That's another big thing we can do. Trying to limit my fizzy drink intake as well, says Mr. Danny. Yeah, you know, it's if you just rationally look at the amount of sugar that goes into a can of Coca-Cola, for instance, or a bottle of Coca-Cola if you're old like me, it's actually quite a lot. It's actually like stupid amounts a lot. And it's just smart to not intake that much sugar. Because you will grow, as I have, you know, learned the hard way. And I'm too lazy to do anything about it. So I'll be honest about that as well. I had to vastly reduce my drinking from 140 units a week to 21 due to drugs I was on 6 years ago. But the weight is still there. I'm hoping they were beneficial drugs, not harmful drugs, sir. I don't know of any drug, medicine, let's say, you know, that would require you to reduce the amount of sugar intake. Well, then again, if you have diabetes, that could be horrible. I think I have transferred more than what I should. Oh, that's not true, but... Wait, why did I only get one? Let's try that again. Oh, these are almost empty. Ah, I see. Okay. I'll help out a bit. The more we can get out of here, the better it is. And the faster we can do it, the better it is. Alright, there we go. There we go. And the rest we can dump in here again. And we've got more space for them to work with. How many robots are flying? All of them. I love to see that. I love to see that. Alright. Let's try, oh, train. Boop, boop, boop. No, I did not mean to take those. Thank you. You have not unloaded those yet, so they are mine now. Good. Is the other train here yet? No, the other train's not here yet. That's too bad. What are you still doing here? Go away. The drugs have an effect on my liver, so did the drinking. Therefore, I had to choose between pain, beer, and liver failure. I choose to get rid of the pain. Smart choice. Smart choice, sir. Smart choice. Is there anything? No, I've got plenty of belts now. Let's teleport on back and let's help these. Let's help a brother out. Teleport here. And then we can have a look after we've done these belts right here. No, this is wrong. Yes, okay. We can have a look at how much further the robots have actually gotten in the time that we have been playing now. And have re-added the belts to the system, making it so that they can actually do all the work. Whoosh. Yeah, you thought you were going to steal that from me, didn't you? Alright, there we go. We can do that one, and then we can do that one. I'm just going to clear out a bit first, because I'm, as you can clearly tell, faster than what the robots can do. I should also check probably... Oh, wait. I don't want to go too far, because I want to be able to undo this before anything gets taken. I should probably also check if there's new parts or new areas that I can improve the... oops, that was not the right thing. The robot throughput on. There's probably plenty of areas that I can do that. Now that we've got all of them flying again. Alright, I think... Oh man, there's so much more! There's so much more! I'm so sad. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna rough it real fast because otherwise it's gonna take too long. To be precise. And you live to tell... Okay. Danny, I'm sorry to tell you, but you missed a golden opportunity there. I mean, we're talking about a man in pain, which, you know, is a horrible thing. We don't like that. But we cannot not make a pun about that. So Mr. Danny said, and you live to tell the tale. Personally, I would have gone with, and you lived to tell the ale. I know, okay, I'll quit streaming now, sorry. I apologize. I apologize to everyone profusely. Anyway, when the pain was at its greatest, says Mr. Andrew, I would have gladly not been there to tell the tale. True. I understand that very much, I can assure you. Oh, what? Do everything except those ones. Because if I tell you not to, you're going to do that anyway. Alright. I had some... I had some need of medication a while ago. What was it, 2 years ago? I think so. And they had kind of an adverse effect. As in, I got... Was it kidney stones or was it the other ones in the bladder? I don't know. Either one. I can tell you, when you're in pain, you want to be anywhere but there. Yeah. That much pain is not okay. Not okay at all. And I don't wish that on anyone. Except maybe one person. But whatever. Yeah, that was horrible. That was actually horrible. That was like, I can't sleep for 2 nights. Because I literally can't get to sleep because of the pain. You can't do anything because of the pain. You can't even think because of the pain. I've never had a level 10 pain before, but that was the first time I actually did. Not cool. 16. Turn it blue. Alright, we've done that one. I need to be a little bit more centered. There we go. A little bit more. Alright, here we go. When it was painful to move any muscle or even breathe, that wasn't nice at all. Yeah, no, that is not nice. I completely understand, sir. Trust me, I actually do understand. I have been there. I have been there. It is not okay. Alright. Well, we nearly got this connective tissue done. 8. Turn it blue. Wait for this to get placed. How many do we still have? 1.2? Let's increase that a little bit, shall we? UK doctors measured pain out of 100 now. I used to tell them 200%. Metalife, Mr. Metalife, how are you, sir? He says, belt count? Belt count? Sorry. Belt count? I don't know. 1 billion? Production. All time. It's like 5 million or something? Yeah. 5.8 million in total placed. Or produced. So technically, 5.7 million placed. Several shit tons is about the right amount. Oh, we don't want to look at that right now. We're nearly done with you. And we can move on. Yeah, let's have a look at... We are nearly done with this connective tissue. So we can have a look at... if there's any... Oh, yeah. No, but I see 2 already. Like there. You can see them splitting off trying to get to... this general area, I would say, because these ones coming up are reaching about there. Yeah, see, and these ones coming down reach about there. So this general area should have one, and we see basically the same over here as well. How much have we placed? Actually, it's going quite well. We have placed. Oh, what? See, this is what I don't understand. Why did this particular area get focus build right now? As you can clearly see, this was not here when we started to build, but it's here now for some reason. I don't know. We do have this this area, which I don't, I'm not going to place an extra one there. This is fine. This is good enough. We've got this entire row of power lines that they can use. You got that one there. That one is not being used right now, but that'll get used. I'm guessing we'll just do this on all of these. Yeah, not much of a choice. Yeah, not much of a choice. We kind of have to, because now we're all crowded around these ones, and if we can have just a whole bunch in here, that might be a lot better, actually. Mr. Rabbit says, on the production screen, there's a very nice search function feature at the top right. I know, but what's the fun in that? Finding everything all at once. Come on, man. How about a little adventure? Where's your sense of I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. I found a single green circuit assembler in my starter base that has made over 30 million chips. It's the little assembler that could. I honestly don't know where I should look for the most things, but I don't even know how much green chips I have made. Oh, never mind. 380 million. I mean, this one obviously has been running the law. Well, no, this has not been. Well, did I have the pyramid before here? Did I change this? I feel like I changed this over later. That I started out with the pyramid, but I could be wrong. So how much is this made now? This is made, where does it say? 2,178,874? So, what did you say? 30 million? Holy hell! Do you only have the one thing running? This is also 2 million. 2 million. 2.2 million. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know which one would have 2.2. Wait, is this 20 million or 2 million? Wait. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, wait, this is 20 million. Oh, this is 22 million. This is not 2 million. 22 million. Wait, but did I read this wrong? Oh, I did read this wrong. Oh, I'm an idiot. This is 21 million. Okay, so that's a bit closer to what you were saying. Assembler made 20. Yeah, okay, sorry. It's one assembler in a factory. The others have made about 24 to 27 million. Let's have a look at, for instance, over here. What does this say? Oh my. Okay, I see your 30 million and I raise you 33 million. 48 million. Is that correct? Am I reading this correct? Let me not make the same mistake again. 1, 2, 3. Oh, no. Damn it, it's so hard to see. Okay, 4 million. Never mind. I got overly excited. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. These have obviously been not up as long as the rest. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1. Yeah, so 6 million. Sorry, oh my god. I was hoping I was defeating you. We can actually check. There's no green chips here, but there is green chips here, I believe. Is there not? Hello? I want to see something. Yeah, there is green chips here. So this is technically after my personal small factory. This is the 1,600, 17,000, or 16,000, 17,000. Boo! Okay, never mind. Well, then 30 million is a whole heck of a lot. 30 million is a whole heck of a lot. But that's not what we... Go away. Why is there a freaking mosquito? Why is there always mosquitoes in my house? Sorry. I hate mosquitoes. What was I saying? Right. Extra power for those hard-to-reach places. That's what she said. Yeah, I'm just going to do that. I'm just going to teleport back to here. La-da-da-da-da-da-da. Alright, cool. We are going to grab a bunch of roboports. I have no idea. Do I still have one of those blocks, actually? I do. Okay, so how many are... Oh, that's the same one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 25. Mine is a few. Alright, cool. I want to do 2 blocks, so let's do 30 per. then we will definitely have enough. All right, cool. I would like to have some power. Some of this power and some of this power. Good. I think I'm golden. Yeah, we should be golden. My all-time green circuit production is 1.6 billion. But I'm currently on mining productivity 210. Holy hell, sir. That's very impressive. Wait until I get my 8,000 labs up and running. I would like to put one down here. This is the easiest one first. Alright. What's the best placement? If I follow that one, it stops right there. What's the best placement for down? It stops right... It doesn't stop. Right. This seems like a good spot to place this down. Let's do... Where's the nearest power pole? That up or down? No, I'm going to say up. Sure, doesn't need to be perfectly straight. My OCD can handle that. Oh, yeah, I can put down 4,000 belts here. Let's see if this gets used. Oh, it doesn't get used because it's not part of the thingamabob. Damn it. Okay. Oh, that one's for sure. And then I'm just going to go over here, I guess. As long as they connect, I'm okay. Alright. That should... Yeah, okay. Instantly. Instantly we see them flocking to this thing, trying to get a little juice. Perfect. Alright. Make sure you link via orange Roboport links. Well, thank you for that. Yeah, I want to see if my ore patches will eventually ever run out. Well, they always do run out. It's a bonus you get, right? The ore gets mined out just as fast. You just get more stuff out of it. But the mining is not going to slow down. They're only like 150 or 200 million ore in a patch, but on that level of productivity, it'll mine billions out on each patch. Yeah, but remember, it doesn't create more ore on the patch. I'm using speed 3 modules in the miners, no beacons for patches though, and 2 miners fill a blue belt. I can imagine, with 210 bonus. When I get to mining productivity 215, I can remove a module from each miner. Nice. Very nice. I wonder, how many labs do you have? And are you playing vanilla? Or are you cheating? I mean, using mods in any way. To get to those stupendously high numbers. Because they are stupendously high. I hope you realize that. I will do the same around here. I'll do something like that. And where's the nearest power pole? Is that the same? Well, we can use that one, I suppose. Yeah, why not? Let's move. Let's move it, baby. Perfect. Now all I gotta do is get juice. Orange juice. And by that I mean this. Awesome. Alright. Base is running at steady at 5k SPM. Okay. Okay. So what you're saying is I should be 10 times as fast? No, 4 times as fast. If everything's running. If everything goes according to plan. At least in-game fast, not, real-time fast. Because we're running at half speed. It's pretty vanilla. I'm using LTN mod and some quality of life mods, but the LTN is the only game-changing mod. Good. Good to hear, Mr. Danny. Using mods is cheating, so does LTN count as cheating then? Well, I mean, technically anything that changes the basics of the game does warrant some form of cheating label, I think. I mean, the severity obviously changes, but yeah, well, I don't know if I would go so far as cheating, though. No, I don't think I want to go as far as cheating. No. I was kidding. I was making a joke. I was not being serious. Do I really want to... I want to know if my connections are correct, actually. Because, see, I don't have any connections right there. I mean, we are connected through the bottom line here. Base is running at a 220 labs, but they're fully beaconed and moduled. Ah, okay. 6 rocket launchers. All right. All right. Well, 6 rocket launchers makes sense for 5K, because if I want to go to 21,600, that's around 4 times as much, and I have 24 rockets for that. So that's also 4 times the amount of rockets you have. So calculations hold up. Calculations hold up. I'm actually going to put down some roboports here, because I see that we're not actually covering any of these belts in here. Can I reach this? No, I cannot, so I'm probably gonna have to do this. Yeah, none of this is gonna get built ever, or even cleared out. Can I reach this? No, of course I can't. Here we go. Get away, stupid trees. There we go. Took a little while, but that's fine. Okay, are we covering everything now? No, we should also do the outside here. Actually, okay. You know what? Screw this outside. I'll do it by hand. Let me turn off my robots so they don't pick up every tree in the forest. We should check. Where am I starting from? Right there. We can see the edge here. Yeah, perfect. That one's still done, so I'm going to do only those bits that are actually not within the build area. Because this is so few things, I think it's just easier and quicker to go like this. Yes? No? I think so. Which way to go? This way to go. All right, cool. Here we go. Shift and go. Right. I need to pick up some trees. Nope, I need to do that. Poop, I clicked the wrong thing. Are we not picking this up now? Are we just being jerks about it? No, don't go. That's why I turned them off, didn't it? Yeah. Alright, fine. I'll take the tree out myself in a moment. I want to put all these belts down first so I don't have to specifically put roboports for that in the way. Alright, that one's done. We only had one more, which was this one. Hello? Thank you. There we go. Alright, let's teleport over to here, because we also had a row that we could not place right here, or that the robots cannot place right here. Might as well do that as well. We've got 2,000 belts, quote-unquote, left. So, you know, why not? There we go. Eventually my robots will return to me. Oh, I've got no power in these pants. Well, then it's good that I'm not doing anything with the robots right now. Oh, come on. At least we can get some charge in our battery then. There we go. Right. This is not even half of what we have, I think. Yeah, look at that. It's only 200, 300, 400. Yeah, okay. What else is not being built? Because we are not covering it. Most of that I will obviously do with roboports because that's too big. This will get covered eventually. Let me turn this off, by the way. By when this gets placed, I can probably just place that by hand. We have no power. Oh, I see why. Wait, I don't see why. Why is this thing here? Oh. Okay, no power. Yeah, we're going to place these ones down because that activates this, meaning that this force can be taken away, and hopefully we can get more stuff done. Let's teleport over to this side. Here. How many do we still have? We've got 3. That's not going to be enough. I think. I'm going to find out soon enough. That one. Please. No, it's not going to be it. Wait, you're not touching anything. There we go. Wait, what am I doing? There we go. Alright, so technically I do need one more, right? Wait, why is this not... Oh, that's that one which does not have power. Wait, would it even touch if it did? That one. It wouldn't. I would have to place it right there. And I can't. Interesting. So I'd have to get my juice from somewhere else. So if this was here, that was there. I needed to place it there. That's not possible. Oh. Well, you know what? Technically speaking, we're getting our connection from the bottom up now. So sure. This'll do fine. This bit, however, will do by hand. That one. Alright, perfect. Let's get this out of here. And place that down. Easy peasy. That's one too much. There we go. We'll leave the rest to the robots. As I will probably leave my PC on again tonight. That one. Wait, did we just skip an entire one? Oh boy. Well, I wanted to get more roboports anyway, so it's all planned out. I know what I'm doing, ish. That one's that one. That's here. Give me 30 more. That should be more than enough. It's amazing, says Mr. Danny, how small my base is compared to yours. It is. It's not the 21.4K science that's made your base that big. 21.6, sir. 21.6. Let's be accurate. It is the expensive mode. Oh, yes, I know. Believe me, I know. If I'm going to do power later on anyway, I might as well already pick this one up as well. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, right. I don't want to do anything around here. Because, you know, trees. Alright, well, a tree is in the way. I know the tree is in the way. I was hoping the robots would take care of it. I'm going to place this one here because, like I said, we are being... oh, I'm going to fix that, by the way. We are being connected through the bottom. We are connected through the bottom. So we are now covering this entire area. So all of these trees are now ready to be picked up. Once they are picked up, I can put down... Actually, maybe I can reach the next one as well with minimal tree removal. Because I really don't want to do any tree removal, but, you know, sometimes you have to. Oops. Wait, what tree is in the way? This one? Weird tree. Okay. Wait, is there no power? There is no power. Oh, I see why. This has not been placed. Okay. Yes, perfect. Okay, so now we're covering... Why is this not on? Did it drain that fast? Jeez, okay. Maybe replacing it would have been better. But once this kicks in 3, 2, there we go. Now we've covered the entire area, so we can work on that a little later. Yeah, I really want these trees to be gone by the time I do this run. So I'm not going to do this run right now. I am going to, however, fix this because, oh, it's just this one. Like I said, I was rapidly and hurriedly trying to place down stuff, and apparently I missed one. That's fine. That's fine. I missed one there as well. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go there and place that down right now. Might as well do so. There's that one. Wait, where's... Hold on. Where's it supposed to go? Oh, that's... Oh, well, I think we're... So it was probably in the middle of the trees. And that's the reason I didn't place it, or I didn't place it in the first place. But, seeing as that the robots took care of all these trees that were in the way, apparently, I can now place it down. So we should have our nice little lollipop right there as well. And that one, and that one, and that one, and that one with the extra bits. Because, well, we needed to connect something to it, right? That means we only need to connect this. And then all of this can be done as well. And then I want to work on that. And then I think we've covered everything. Oh, well. Oh, boy. Oh, boy, oh, boy. There's a lot of trees right there. Whew. Wait. There's already a roboport here. It's just not powered. Oh, I see. The power pole is actually invisible. Or rather, not placed yet. Alright, well, fine. It is what it is. We'll go... First, we'll do the one that I said we would do. Or not. Huh. Well, I guess we can start the process right here. With minimal effort. Remove a tree, remove a tree. Make everyone very happy. Alright, so that should be connected now. It is connected. And covering most of this. However, the next one is a little bit in a dense area. I don't want to work with that. So, I'm going to leave this for the robots to clear out. And we'll come back to it. What was the next bit again? Right. This one. Has this been cleared out or not? Ah, but we can power this one. That was the idea. Okay, cool. Let's teleport over there. Ignore that error message. Yeah, we don't have power here now, but once I do that, no. Once I do that, we do. Ah. Alright, that will cover all of this area and allow us to continue building here. Takes a long friggin' while for this thing to actually power up. Jeez. Come on. Get... There it is. Alright. Well, it's a little bit less than what I was hoping for. Why are there robots just hanging about? Wait, we are connected. Why are these... Oh, I think I know what happened. I think I placed this one. It became, you know, a thing that they could use. And then it turned off and they were stuck. I think that might have happened. No, because they're part of this one. So, what? I don't get it. You know what? I don't get it. But there's lots of robots that are getting it, and they are coming here to grab it, which is good, which is very good, in fact. All right. I think we can even wait for this, right? I wanna see something else in the meantime. How many robots are flying, by the way? All of them? Nice. Maybe I should pick up another 500 robots. Get more of them flying. I cannot see from here if this train has arrived or not. What we can do, however, is look here. Okay, so it's definitely emptying out. I don't know if this is the second one or the first run. This one is, yeah, okay. I want to be there when that train arrives. All right. No, this tree is still here. Okay, probably can't place this down. Yeah, okay. But that one's been placed. That's good. Where's the next roboport? Wait, where is the next roboport? Here? Ah, there it is. Okay, that's a lot of trees that still need to be removed, unfortunately. I mean, they're going fast. To be fair, I don't mind any of this. I'm very happy about this, actually. It's going quite well. What about this area? Oh, I can't see that. It's unfortunate, but, you know, it is what it is. Ah, I think my thingy has been opened up. Yes, it has. Perfect. And what about you, sir? Yes, you have. And yes, you have. So now all that we need is for this to be freed up. Any robots with green dots around them? Or green line anywhere near? Otherwise, I'm going to do it myself. Alright, I might want to do it myself. So I think I only need to remove this one for this to be able to get placed. Yes! And it has no power. Wait, why does it have no power? Did I not finish this entire row? Oh, I did not finish this entire row. Well, that was all intentional, all part of the plan. So now we cover even more of those trees. Perfect. Okay. So that means we can clear out more. Makes me very happy. And we can start clearing out these ones so these robots can start doing something. And they have a charge point closer by, which is also good. Because at some point they'll have to charge. Ah, they're being helped. Perfect. Alright. Yeah, there's nothing I can do. Like, there's nothing I want to do here, actually. Because there's just too many trees. I mean, there's lots of robots helping out. Which is good. Ooh, maybe I can do it on the other side, though. But I don't want to pick up the entire forest. I don't think that's a very good use of my time. However, I can. Wait. Wait, is that already... Oh, that's already placed. Alright, it's hard to see with all the trees. Yes, I actually said it's hard to see the forest through the trees. Or a variation thereof. Sue me. There's lots of stuff I cannot place. And it sucks all over the place. But we do have this one, which is now an extra charging point. Plus, more trees get covered by Roboport area. Therefore, more robots can start cleaning up. Perfect. I'm happy. Damn it. Oh, there's one missing in there as well? Oh, there it is. I can do that one. Oh, wait. I don't have power. No! Alright. Fixed it. Do we have power now? We do have power now. Good. Power? Power. What about you, sir? Yeah, you've got power. Mr. Abscotty says, the bots hovering cannot place down as the bots scheduled to pick up the trees. Haven't picked them up yet. I realize that. Or have not been scheduled yet. I know. No, they're waiting for tree removal. I know they were waiting for tree removal. That's what I was saying. That's what I was saying. But now the trees have been removed and it's all good. Mr. Riptide, good evening to you, sir. I'm very glad you are here. Yes, please, start clearing that mess. Oh, I am. I'm just not doing it personally. That's what I got robot slaves for. And on Sunday, I've got actual slaves. I mean, voluntarily unpaid labor. Or volunteer unpaid labor or something like that. I can't remember. VUL. Mr. Darnian, good evening to you, sir. I seem to be a smidge late to the show. How is it going? It's actually going quite well. We are covering most of what we see here. I want to check if we can place this one already. We are waiting for these robots, or for the robots, to clear out most of these trees, which is actually going quite well. So we can finish this row of Roboports, which technically only needs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 power blocks and one more Roboport, and we're done. This side is not powered, so a little bit more. Okay, so 7 substations and 1 Roboport, and we are done with this area, which is I'm quite happy about that. Mr. Pelican Gear, how are you and good evening, sir? How many total hours in Factorio? In Factorio? I think around 4,000 hours. I think this is a guesstimation, not an exact science. And thank you for the follow, sir. That is very much appreciated. Mr. Riptide says, you have to work as well, D. No. You don't understand how paid or unpaid or slave labor works. It means that they do the work and I don't have to. I mean, you're free to help out. Anyway, Mr. Impaz says, I've been inspired by you, Diablo. Well, that's... Thank you. So I'm in the process of building a 20k SPM base as well. But of course, not an expensive mode. I'm not that crazy. Good choice, sir. Good choice, sir. I doubt I will ever do an expensive mode build again. It is just too crazy. Me help? Yes, please. You wouldn't even know how to start the game, sir. By the way, for anyone who does not understand, yes, I know this gentleman. I know him very well, so I can say those things. We can maybe go the long way around while we wait for the trees to get removed, because we have a little bit more leeway on this side, as far as I can tell. Oh no, poopy, poopy, poopy. There we go. See, now we've got power here. Yes, okay, that works. And we can place that one down, and we can go back here, and we can go through there. See, I want to go... This one, does this now have power? No. Can I place this one down? No. So we would have to go this way, which we also can do. I am thwarted in every way. At every turn, there's a tree that wants to hurt me. All trees should burn. Tree lives matter. Nah. Sorry. Oh, but I can place this now with power, so we get more coverage to get more trees removed. That's good. Your stream account says 4,110. Or your Steam account. Stop looking at my Steam account, Mr. Riptide. Says 4,110.6 hours. Well, there you go. I have a few hours into the game. Just a few. Not that much. I've only got 150 hours, says Mr. Pelican Gear, and I have restarted a new game like every 5 times, like 5 times already. Well, that is the game. You build something, you learn how not to do it, or how to best do it, and then you start over again, improving as you go. In your own style, in your own way. That's what we love about this game. That's why it was made. At least I like to think so. And that's why I keep playing. Basically, that's why I am addicted. I said addicted. Alright. Smarty pantses. 4,110.6 hours. That is... What? 4,100? Me? Tree? What? What are you saying, Mr. Riptide? I am... What? Hashtag me... Tree? Oh, you've got 3. Okay, well... More than enough. 4,000 hours Factorio is 171 and a quarter days, approximately. Or just under 6 months. Yeah, 6 months of 24-hour gameplay. Why am I not dead yet? Anyway, well, because I do sleep at some point. Alright, I'm just going to help out because I'm just getting lazy now. Or not lazy, bored. I want these trees to be gone. Stupid trees. Trees are horrible. Alright, that now gives us power here, and we should have power there. Is that it? Yay, we did it. Oh, wait, I forgot last one. I will help the last one out as well, because I'm just that nice of a guy. There we go. We have power here. We do have power here. Oh, wait, why does this not have power now? Oh, my good God. Well, we do have a crossover power here, so we can now feed it from the bottom up. Wait, it should have already... No, that's not it. Wait, that one. Oh, I see. Do we have power? Yes, we do. We place this one down, And now that one is powered to. The rest, I don't give a crap about. It can be built by the robots. What is next? So this will jump to life soon enough. I want to check this out so we can have that connected. And we can probably... Nope. Wait, is this never going to get there? Grumble, grumble, grumble. I'll put a robot port there. And, oh, that's right in the middle of the trees. Stupid trees. None of these trees are going to get removed, are they? Poop. I didn't think about that. Well, you know what? Who cares? Everything's covered anyway, and we're touching the logistical area from below. So why do I care that there's no roboport here? I really don't care. Other than charging ports, we got like 2 blocks nearby. I don't care. Yeah. This is fine. This is fine. Let's do this one first. Let's teleport over there. Teleporting over... Wait, I'm going... Where am I going? Right. Left, I meant. What? Yeah. Are you kidding me? This is not reaching? Okay, fine. I didn't even want to reach it anyway. We can, in fact, get this done by hand. All the way up to the first trees, like so. Plus, plus, plus. Plus. Alright. And then we'll do some magic with some roboports. Like this one. So close. It's so close. It's just not fair. Well, if I'm going to get it close, I want to get it all the way. So I'm going to get it there. And we're going to place this one here. Oops, here. All right, now we should cover... Yeah, we cover everything. Perfect. All those trees can be removed, etc., etc. All right, let's have a look over here. Go into teleport mode. So we move a little bit faster. All right, cool. I would like to... There's probably no way I can connect to this to that, right? No, this belt is way too thick. All right, what am I not covering right now? Okay. Everything around here. Cool. All right, fine. Be that way. Wait, I can't place it on the top? Damn it. That means I need to remove more trees. Well, all right. If it takes 3 trees to be removed by me, I'm willing to make that sacrifice. All right. This gets power instantly if it had power. Why does it not have power? Because this one has not been removed. There we go. Power galore. Power galore. Right. Right. What do we cover now? That one, not so much. That one, not so much. Which kind of pisses me off. Because I was hoping we would be able to reach this. Actually, you know what? I think if I go here... Yeah, this touches everything. And I think I can... No, I need to do this one. If I go here, outermost edge, we still get power from there. And I go to this one right here. Oh, which has not been placed yet. Cool. We should cover most of this area, I think. Perfect. Okay. No need to worry. No need to cry. Laugh, cry. What does he say? I can't remember. There's lots of robots. Yeah. Do I just add more robots? I mean, that also means we're just eating through our materials faster. Let's turn this off. How is it going? There's lots of things placed. I'm happy about that. See how random this gets placed? I don't get it. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not going to complain about it. It's fine. But this will take a few hours to just to let this game run. And they're not doing anything over here. Why are they not doing anything over here? Should I add more blocks? I don't think so. We got this row that serves quite well, actually. Dimitri? Dimitri? I don't want to kill Dimitri. What are you saying? So nasty. I forgot to say ours, so I repeat it. Oh, I see. But we got the gist in the first place. I don't even know Dimitri. Bad joke. Sorry. Are they not reaching, or are they placing down? No, I think they're placing down. Okay, that's good. Oh, I see something that we can definitely do. Why do I not? Oh, I forgot to place down radars. Hello, hang on. Let me teleport right back. We're not that far away, luckily, so I should have just some random radars in here. Somewhere. Okay, this one. Yes. Okay. Good. Let's figure out how we can make everything a little bit more visual. They should be part of the design, by the way. At least I thought they were. Oh, but they didn't get placed because I'm not unloading them out of a train. That makes sense. On some level. If I can only find them. I mean, I can place some down random, I suppose. Wait, this one's a little bit easier to see. Once I found the one that I need to place, it's not part of the it's not part of the design at all. Meaning I can do whatever the hell I want. Cool. Jump out. Let's have a look. I need to go up. I need to go up first and see how we attach to the other side. Although that is that's fine. About there. A blibbity bloop. Good. That covers all of that. I'll do one at the very bottom as well, just because I can have one there. And I've got plenty of them with me. Yeah, I'm okay with that. I'm definitely okay with that. This should do just fine. Alright, next. It's purposely not going to the left because there's lots of trees on the left. And I don't like working with trees. That one there. And the other one was, I don't know, somewhere up here. We will figure it out. Oh, there's trees here. I hate trees. Trees are the worst. I'm going to say this. Perfect. Let's teleport to the right again. Hooray, no trees. Good. Place this down. It should just touch because it's all the same. Well, it's all the same grid, basically. Mr. Abascotti says, you need to fire your blueprint designer as they clearly messed up with not including radars. I know, right? If I ever meet him, I will do just that, sir. I will do that. I will do just that. Now, everyone that has not watched this channel before is very confused. Does he not design his own stuff? Of course I do. What do you think I am, a monster? Alright. In any case, whoop. We only have 2 more to do. There we go. Alright, now we have vision everywhere. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. That is what I would like to see. Yeah, I know this last bit, but there's tree. Well, yeah, see, there's trees there, and there's nothing there, but, you know, I don't care. Now the yellow dots also get updated instantly instead of just staying in the black, because we can see there's actually a lot more done. As long as I don't do a rechart, the state of this does not get updated unless I either walk past it and visually inspect it, or do a rechart without using radars. But now that radars are here, we can actually see that lots of stuff has already been placed down. I'm very happy. A lot more than I thought, actually. Now that we can see, for instance, all of this has been placed. Why does this corner get preferential treatment? Can anyone tell me this? I don't get it. I don't get it. And this one? Nothing. Wait, is this not covered, perhaps? No, it is covered. I don't know. I don't know. Let's teleport to the left and do that one last one. Might as well, huh? Might as well. I think if I leave this running tonight and maybe tomorrow. I might not be home tomorrow. Well, if I leave this running for a few more hours, I think most of this stuff will get placed by the robots. I'm hoping most of this stuff will get replaced by the robots. And then Sunday we can just finish it off and start the new blueprinto. Can I just place it here? Of course I can't. I hate everything. Can I place it there? Wait. Haha! Found a free spot in between the trees. No need for tree reveal anyway. Perfect. Right. Why are we going this way? Because we are trying to go there and we don't want to go back. Well, some of them do. No, those are the ones that are coming down. Okay. Actually, I'm really close. Screw it. I have the means. I have the motive. I will definitely do so. Should I teleport? I probably should because that's faster, but I don't care. Sometimes it's just nice. Sometimes it's just nice to take a moment and relax. You know, not have to force yourself to be fast. This is what I like about offline, gaming offline. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like being here with you guys, definitely. But it's sometimes so nice to just chill the hell out and not have to talk, not have to do anything, but be there and play the game. At least I think that's nice. Right, we've got... Wait, did we only have... Oh, we did not have more. Well, you know what? These few still help. Look at how many we can assist with this. I think I did a good thing. Should I have another one right there? Because we see a split happening right there as well. Nope, screw it. I don't care. I just don't care. Alright. Not much I can do. Well, okay, that's not true. There's lots and lots and lots I can do to keep going, because we still can do lots of belt laying and all that kind of stuff. But what I think I'm going to do is cut this one a little bit shorter than usual. Only about 15 minutes, so it's not that bad. And I'm just going to let this run its course. And have myself a bite to eat, because I haven't done that yet since 12 o'clock this afternoon. Yeah, I'm a little bit peckish, I can say that. So, that being said, I will be back on Sunday from 11 a.m. Central European Time for 4 hours of multiplayer madness. Hopefully by that time the robots will have done most of the work for us, and we just have to do the finishing touches so we can get to the third to last. I think it's the third to last, the fourth to last. No, it's the third to last. I believe. Blueprint. And start this process all over again. Hooray! Didn't talk much as the Maximus because of meetings, but enjoy your meal. Thank you, sir, and it's okay to just lurk. That is just fine. Stick around if you're on Twitch. I do want to raid someone. I think that's fun. But if you are on YouTube, there's only one thing left for me to say, and that is to say thank you to my patrons for sponsoring this channel. It helps, it motivates. Thank you very much. And to anyone else, I'll say thank you very much for watching. Leave a like if you did, subscribe to the channel, comment down below if you have any suggestions or ideas. My name is Diablo, and I will see you next time.